Right, this is a message that not many people are going to tell you because most people are exactly what it is I'm going to criticize in this video. But first, hydration check. Nice metal bottle to avoid the BPA. Regardless, I was in the club the other day with my girlfriend and I took a second to just look around me. And we kind of joke about this, me and my girl anyway, because most guys are just fucking embarrassing. And it's funny because she's in on the joke. So we look around at the guys in the club that are surrounding us. And she just kind of like shouts in my ear because obviously there's music and stuff. You're the fittest guy in here. And obviously, she's my girlfriend. She's biased. But still, I don't think she's wrong, right? I look around me and there's some decently attractive looking guys in facial wise, I guess you could say, right? Genetics wise. But they're just fucking weirdos. And it's either these guys are just ugly because they don't look after themselves, their skin shit, they got acne, their hair's all over the place like mine is right now. They're dressed like children. Or, contrary to that, these guys are actually quite attractive. They do, look after themselves to a certain extent, but then they're just fucking weird. Vaping in the corner or just standing there or creepily forcing themselves onto girls in the club. So, when I ask myself, what is it that makes me stand out from these guys? Because I know this sounds arrogant and a bit big-headed, but I've never had a problem with women. And the conclusion I've come to is simply because of how I've been raised. I've not been raised to be a weirdo. I've not been raised to be desperate or forceful or to be one of these incels that sit on the internet commenting on YouTube videos all day. I don't vape. I don't do any of this weird shit. And quite frankly, I don't follow the trends. Now, this isn't to say that you should be some sort of nomad and do everything differently on purpose. Sure, some things that are trending, I like them and I do them. But I don't feel like I have to do anything just because everyone else is. So I see people vaping all the time and it's like, bro, you don't even smoke. What the fuck are you vaping for? A vape is supposed to be a substitute for a cigarette, right? That's what it's there for, I'm guessing. Or is it just this new fucking thing? I wouldn't know myself, but you get what I'm saying, right? A lot of guys just jump on the bandwagon, they start vaping because everyone else is doing it and they feel cool doing it. Blowing the fucking blueberry batty boy chemical smoke out. Like, what are you doing? That's not cool. It's not manly. So, number one, that's gotta fucking go. But number two, it's just the demeanor. A lot of guys are just weird. Really fucking weird. Creeps. And there's two things I always say you can't do to a woman in order to keep her attracted to you. And that's bore her. So don't be boring. Number one, which most guys are. They have no personality, no life experience. They don't do anything different than everyone else. They just drink, vape, go to uni and study some shitty course I'm not even interested in. That's their life. Very boring. They don't do anything special or substantial with themselves. They're just average. They don't even work out. They don't even go to the gym. So that's number one. But number two is just don't embarrass girls. You're walking around in public dressed like a fucking child with your extra large baggy t-shirt on with some Joker or Batman print on it. And you're wondering, why is it that this guy can walk in with just a standard t-shirt on and get all the girls, but I'm here with my vape, tensing my jawline, looking cool in the corner, but I can't get any. What's going on? Bro, you're just weird. Even if I don't even want to be seen with you, let alone an attractive woman. So you have to look at yourself in brutal honesty and just analyze not only you and the way you present yourself physically to the world, but also your energy and your demeanor, how you carry yourself. When you shake people's hands, bro, the amount of guys, I don't remember the last time I've shook someone's hand and they've had a stronger, more firm handshake than myself. And again, it sounds arrogant, I'm just bigging myself up here, but it's sad because you guys have so much potential. I don't want you to waste it being these fucking limp dick handshake, vaping freaks in the corner. And then wondering and then blaming it on your genetics. Well, I'm not 6 foot, so that's why. Some of these guys are taller than me. Some of these guys are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", fucking tall guys. They've got a lot going for them, but they just let themselves go. And they're just fucking weirdos because they sit on the internet all day. Or they numb themselves to death, brain dead, with alcohol and vape all day. So they just become fucking idiots. They've got no social intellect at all, no social awareness, and they're walking around just lost, dopey, can't even speak properly, can't even articulate. Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're coming to Mackey's after this. What is wrong with you, bro? Speak properly. Yeah, fam. Yes, my G. Yeah, bro. Yeah, good. Yeah. Like, speak normally. What's wrong with you? So, the way they walk, the way they carry themselves, the way they speak, the way they shake people's hands, the way they try and dap people up, whatever it may be, everything about them is just awkward. It's just weird. And I'm not making this to insult or to disrespect anybody. I'm just simply saying, please analyze yourself just like I do every day. Nowhere near am I saying that I'm perfect. Absolutely not. I've got a lot of weaknesses, a lot of things I need to work on. But that's the point, right? At least I'm working on them. Whereas most guys are just, oh, whatever, I don't give a shit. Back to the vape. Back to the corner in the shadows of the club. Hopefully a girl will come over to me. Doesn't work like that. So because I've kind of always had this normal, simplistic vibe about myself, it makes you attractive to pretty much 99% of women. So many times I've told you guys about black girls, Muslim girls, Asian girls. I've all said something along the lines of, oh, I don't really like white guys. Oh, but there's something different about you. So they always make me the exception. And why is that? Do you know why? Because it's a safe bet. Because I'm not weird. Because if they took me out and I met the family or the friends, or we were just on a date in public together in her city, she doesn't feel embarrassed having me by her side. I'm not dressed like a child with overgrown fucking t-shirts on and shit like that. Some Michael Jackson pants on. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like a pedo. Do you know what I mean? What are you? Just wear some normal pants. Normal, simplistic t-shirt. Something smart, casual, classy. All of this over-the-top shit with like 15 chains on and your diamond watch and your all the rest of it, earrings and shades, or like everything, just go over the top because they feel like that's what's attractive. It's not. If you dial it down a little bit, keep things simple, classy, and to an extent plain, but I don't mean plain in a boring way where it's like, oh, you never, spice yourself up a little bit. Yeah, wear some bling, wear a nice watch, whatever it may be, but just keep things minimal, keep things simple. The colours that you're wearing as well, none of this bright fucking red, pink, neon green shit, like weird coloured socks and stuff. What are you doing? And it's not just that, because obviously live life the way you want to live. I'm just giving my 2 cents, I'm giving my opinion. That's what I think. If you would change that a little bit, you do a lot better with women, because you attract the majority of women. Yes, every girl has a type, every girl has preference, whatever. And there's some girls out there that are just not going to be interested in you. But if you want the highest probability of attracting the most women possible, just dial it down and be simple. Stop being weird. There was a guy in my gym. He's a young lad. He's around 17. And I love this guy to death. And he probably watches this video right now, actually. Shout out to you, bro. I love you. But, mate, when I first met the guy, obviously he was still a bit impressionable. He's still trying to learn. He's grown a lot since then. He really has matured a lot. And that's another word I want you to remember, maturity. A lot of these guys are boys, mate. I'll get onto that in a second. But anyway, this young lad in the gym, when we first kind of met and we got speaking a little bit, he used to come up to me sometimes and go, oh, have you seen Hamza's new video? Oh, I've been on NoFap for the... Like, do you know what I mean? I'm on self-improvement. Oh, it makes me cringe when I'm in public in real life and people use those kind of words. Even on the internet, I don't use that shit. So please stop being weird. Have you watched the new emergency meeting? Shut up. It's fine to watch these things. I'm not dissing Hamza, I'm not dissing self-improvement, I'm not dissing Andrew Tate or anything like that. But when you're out in public, around other people, just be normal. Speak about normal things. Small talk. Have a bit of a laugh, bit of banter. Just normal things. How's your shift been today, mate? To the staff worker. Oh, it's been a bit of a lot. Yeah? You're really feeling it, bro? The sun's outside shining, do you know what I mean? I bet you wish you could be out there. Just a normal conversation. Hey, mate, do you watch Andrew Tate? What's wrong with you? Just tone it down a little bit. None of this autistic ADHD shit. Calm the fuck down. Take some breaths when you talk. Have a strong, firm handshake. Work on your body. Dress however you want. I'm not going to tell you how to dress. Do what you want. But just, if your goal is to attract women, just at least try. Be open-minded to what I'm saying here. Just try a nice simplistic style. Nothing too crazy. No Michael Jackson baggy pants. No paedophile fucking hoodies. No Batman logos on it. None of this shit. You look like a child. You look like a boy. Now, I'm not saying this to brag, but I've had many experiences with older women in my life. And the only reason I've thought... Do you think that these old women would be attracted to 21-year-old me if I was walking around with stupid baggy fucking pants on, the Batman logo on my t-shirt, because I'm drippy, bro, and I've got my chains and my diamond watch and stuff? No. It looks boyish, it looks immature, it looks just stupid. You understand what I'm saying? It's a level of maturity and masculinity that guys will just... The guys that get it, you can tell the guys that just get it. They understand the game versus the ones that are a bit impressionable. They're still trying to learn. They're still trying to be drippy. They're trying to be Central C. They're trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between those two caliber of men. One of them just gets it. This one, the guy that's trying to be drippy, sure, he might get some girls that are like 18. You know what I mean? Young, impressionable, stupid girls. And I mean that with no disrespect. They're still trying to figure themselves out as well. But the kind of quality of woman that you want to look for, that you really want to strike, like the 10 out of 10 models, classy ladies, sophisticated ladies, I'm not going to be attracted to you if you're pulling up with fucking neon green shoes and 15 different diamond chains on, because I'm drippy, bro. With your vape, whipping your vape out. You're a fully grown man, you whip some fucking plastic bit of chemical out of your pocket and start sucking on it. No wonder I have no competition. Fuck, man, it's too easy. Every single time I go to the club, without fail, I get swarmed by women. Even when I'm with my girlfriend. There was a girl the other night, I don't even think my girlfriend noticed. She might find out if she watches this video, but I was trying to avoid it the whole night. I was trying to position my girl next to this girl. So there was a girl and her friend who kept looking at me, and I kept seeing her glance over and giggling to her friend and stuff. And she tried to, like, grind on me from behind. So I was here, my girl's in front, and then there was a girl behind me that was trying to grind on me from behind me, trying to get my attention. And the whole time I just moved my girl the other way, so we were facing the other way. But even when I've got my girl there with me, I don't even have to try. I'm not even looking. And they swarm me. And again, it sounds big-headed, but it's just a genuine fact. Anyone that's ever been on a night out with me knows that this is the truth. So why is it so easy for me, whereas most guys, 90% of men, struggle? And it's this big thing that I've got to get on the pool tonight, bro. Let me get some beers down before I do it, because it's so difficult. I've been in the park recording YouTube videos, fucking just sat in a tree and riz some girl up. And again, even using the word riz, it's like stuff like that. Be careful with what you use. Be careful with these internet terms that you use in real life. Now, I'll say certain things on the camera because it's the internet world. It performs better if I use the words self-improvement and nofap and riz and all the other shit. But bro, unless you're joking, don't use these words in real life. Don't walk around and say, oh bro, I got you know, positive riz or whatever the fuck. Just stop. Grow up a little bit. Get off TikTok. Get off social media and go and experience the real world. And you'll realise very, very quickly that all of this internet shit is just irrelevant. It's just stupid. It's making you look like an incel. She's going to see you turn up with your fucking vape and talking about emergency meetings and Hamza and nofap and wearing your stupid drippy outfit. And she's going to think, that's fucking hell. This guy's a bit of a freak. He might rape me. You know what I mean? He's a bit weird. She just wants a normal guy. And when I say normal, I don't mean you have to be boring. I'm not boring by any means. I'm a fun guy to be around. But the way I articulate myself, the way I hold myself, the way I carry myself means that I can integrate and socialise with absolutely anybody. So if I walk in and she brings me to meet her family, I can talk to them. I can shake dad's hand with a firm handshake and I can have a conversation with him, even though he may be 50 years old. And I can have a full-on conversation with him about what he enjoys, the world, politics, whatever it may be. But then at the same time, I can go to the club and I'll be dapping some other guy up and that's around my age, you understand? So it's this chameleon effect that you need to adopt. Just this social awareness of being able to talk to absolutely everybody, not being a weirdo, not being trying to be drippy, not trying to be a rapper. Do what you want, live life the way you want, but I promise you right now, talking from experience, this is the way to go. If you want to attract 99% of women, black girls, Asian girls, Muslim girls, MILFs, older ladies, whatever it may be, whatever you're into, you can attract all of them. Or at least the majority of them if you just simplistic things down a little bit. Simple things down. Stop dressing so flamboyant and over the top. There's no need for all of that shit. You're not a clown. Get a grip of yourself. A girl must be by your side, linking onto your arm, feeling confident, showing you off to the world, not embarrassed. You understand what I'm saying? So most guys are just weird. Be brutally honest with yourself and make sure you're not one of those guys. Make sure you're not doing any weird shit. You're not awkward. You're not nerdy. I see guys in the club all the time trying to riz girls up, and they go up and they just fucking stand there and vape in their face. It's like, what are you doing? Just open your mouth and say something. So that's as simple as it needs to be. You don't have to overcomplicate it anymore. All right, just keep that in mind. Be brutally honest with yourself. Make sure that you are not falling into this category of men. and just stay sharp with it, because sometimes you'll find yourself slipping. You might find yourself being a bit impressionable and taking on a trend that everyone else is doing because you think it's cool. Just be mindful of that and make sure you're not doing that. Yeah, it's much better for you to just find out who you want to be as a man, stick true to that with confidence, and just keep things simple. Just be a normal, socially acceptable guy. No weird ADHD shit. All right. Coaching's down below if you want to learn more from me and save yourself those years I've had to learn these lessons. And the sexual mastery course is also down below if you want to learn how to cure your porn addiction, premature ejaculation, etc., etc. Go and find them, and I'll see you soon.